Bringing in NewsNation Law and Justice contributor and former FBI Special Agent Jennifer Coffindaffer. Jennifer, thanks for joining us on this.
Yes, good evening, Natasha.
It seems like there's still a lot of questions up in the air right now. So let's start with what we know. I mean, officers responding to a fire alarm going off in this med school building around 3 a.m. The suspects fled from that. Do you think the detonation at this hour was intentional, or was it maybe supposed to happen at a different time?
I think it was likely very intentional. And I find this so interesting because here we have a terrorism event, but yet no one is harmed. They didn't pick out a place where multiple people would be there. There wasn't heavy destruction to property. In other words, this event didn't cause a lot of terror, if you will. So I'm looking more closely at what this lab was on the 4th floor, and it was a neurobio lab. Did this have something to do with this particular location they chose?
That's very interesting. And thankfully, no one was hurt, likely because this was all done at such a strange late hour in the middle of the night. So as a former investigator, what do you suspect the goal of this could have been?
Well, a couple of things. If it was to send a message, the message isn't very clear, and that never works out well. Individuals who want to send a message, they want to make it clear what their whole reason for doing something is, and they haven't done that yet. So that leads me to suspect or wonder, could they be practicing, if you will, or could there be other bombings that they're going to also attempt in the future?
That's concerning. And we see the suspects clad in masks and face coverings here. You know, given the fact that this is Halloween weekend, do you believe there's any chance that this maybe was supposed to be some sort of innocent Halloween prank, or was this something more sinister?
I believe this was something more sinister. We don't know what capability that bomb had, but just the fact that they have the equipment to make a bomb or access to a bomb is very concerning. But I tell you what, as you mentioned those disguises, this is going to be their downfall. This is like the Charlie Kirk situation. Their sweatshirts are identifiable. That balaclava, one of them had on what it looked like to be Crocs. Somebody is going to recognize these individuals.
Yeah, are you impressed by these disguises?
Not at all. Like I said, these are individuals who are obvious novices trying to make some sort of point, or as I said, getting ready to do a series, and this might have been the first practice run.
Okay, and so we haven't heard much from the university itself. There was a recently released statement from the med school dean who stated there was little damage to the school and that things will be back to normal on Monday. What do you make of this, and do you believe that there still is any threat that remains? It sounds like potentially yes.
Well, there's always a threat when you have somebody willing to go into a building that would otherwise be not accessible to the public and throw out a bomb and cause damage. Anytime you have somebody capable of doing that once, they're capable of doing it again.
Really appreciate the time, the context, the analysis, as always. Jennifer Coffindaffer, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.